Hi, it's my CLA one, so why should all organizations embrace sustainability? This question seems logical and sensible to me. Our land is sick, and we can no longer continue to over-consume in this way. It is us, French, the rich countries, who created the epidemic, and it's the other who get sick. Today it's difficult to claim ignorance about the worrying ecological situation of our planet. So, what is sustainable development in the companies? Companies play a crucial role in promoting sustainable development, and by addressing these issues, they positively affect the trip bottom line, which includes their financial, social, and environmental performance. Industrial development must respect three principles of economic efficiency, social equity, and environmental responsibility. The goal of our current society is not to exceed the warming above 2 degrees. Radical action by companies and organizations is needed to combat this global disruption. It's in the report IPCC scientific report. They tied the impact of 2 degrees global warming. All of humanity is affected by this change. According to the scenario, vital access to safe drinking water will be very complicated for some countries, with further drought affecting an estimated 60 million more people worldwide. It's important to note that geoengineering is not the solution to the planet problem. It's therefore impossible to bypass emission solution by planting many forests or developing CO2 vacuum cleaner. Each organization must sincerely commit to changing the way it products, reducing its carbon impact, and not pretend to do so. So each organization must be committed to avoiding isolation. Indeed, the more we progress over time, the more each company must make effort on its environmental or social policy. The company that does not get involved will quickly be isolated and put aside by consumer and future employers. To illustrate this fact of isolation, the results of the fourth National Student Consultation revealed that 81% of students surveyed wanted their future profession to integrate sustainable development issues. All organizations should adopt sustainability in their charter. In addition, we see in France the rise in the consumption of organic products. In recent years, organic food has become a trend that is in the stores. Consuming organic products is a sign that we no longer accept to poison our children with toxic menus. Indeed, the leaders of our world are unfortunately the multinationals, the lobbies. It is up to them to change things. They have a huge role to play in the world of tomorrow and in the current ecological transition. They are the one with the power, not the politician. Finally, I think it's important to mention an example of company that have committed itself to the planet. It's Danone, one of the biggest French brands. She has committed to an emission reduction, conserving carbon in the soil, eliminating deforestation, offset remaining emission. However, this kind of initiative is very good on paper, but in reality it's never the same. It is called greenwashing. It's a marketing or public relation process used by an organization to create an image of misleading ecological responsibility. Most of the time, the expense incurred are more related to advertising than to real action in favor of the environment.